Hello and welcome to the eWay-CRM introduction videos. Today, we will have a look at project management. This video is more complex as we want to provide you with a complete set of information about how we manage projects. To simplify the navigation, we have made a table of contents that contains timestamps so you can easily jump to the requested topic. So, what will you learn? 1. General introduction to eWay-CRM. 2. Projects. 3. First look at eWay-CRM. 4. First look at projects. 5. Creating a new project. 6. Saving communications and documents. 7. Tasks and subtasks. 8. Timesheets and resource planning. 9. Revenue and costs. 10. Workflows. 11. Custom fields and form designer. 1. General introduction to eWay-CRM. eWay-CRM is a CRM embedded right into Microsoft Outlook. It helps companies all around the world manage projects, sales, contacts, companies, and marketing campaigns. The integration with Outlook allows us to provide one single environment people can work with. eWay-CRM looks exactly like Outlook, and people can learn it really fast. They can also easily save emails, integrate their calendars, synchronize contacts, and much more. eWay-CRM consists of two parts, the server component and the Outlook add-in. The server component contains all of your data and can be placed in our eWay Cloud or on the server of your choice. The eWay Cloud is located in the US or Europe, whatever is closest to your location, and we apply our backup and security policy. If the server component runs on your hardware, we can help your IT set it up. The Outlook add-in is installed on your local PC in your Microsoft Outlook, and it contains the data too. Your data is automatically synchronized between the server and the Outlook add-in so you can work offline. Thus, you don't need a stable internet connection. Your data is automatically saved onto your device and you can work freely with it. As soon as you are back online, it will be automatically uploaded to the server, and from there, it goes to your other team members. Of course, the synchronization with our eWay Cloud is encrypted with an SSL certificate, and such certificates can be installed onto your own servers too. Again, we are happy to instruct your IT on what needs to be done. We also have apps for iOS and Android available in the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. For those who use Mac or want to access the CRM database from any device, we have prepared the eWay-CRM Web. To find out if your subscription contains the license for eWay-CRM Mobile or eWay-CRM Web, please visit your administration portal. Later in this video, we will show you where it is. 2. Projects. In eWay-CRM, we have two modules for tracking your matters, Deals and Projects. Deals help you track all of your potential business, and projects are here to track your existing cases. Most often, you convert a new inquiry into a deal and keep it there until it's won. As soon as the customer says yes to your offer, you convert the deal into projects and track it there from that moment. So once more, deals represent potential business, projects the deliveries. It doesn't matter if you're supposed to create a website, deliver a 3D printer, or help your customer find a new home. Whenever a client has ordered something that involves a coordination of several parties, you start a new project and track everything there until complete. In every project, you can attach documents, emails, and journals. You can also plan tasks and meetings. Everything is saved in each project, and when you open it, you can see all the details in one place. You can also record timesheets and include invoices. This will show you how much time it takes you to deliver your products and services and what the profit is. The easiest is to integrate eWay-CRM with accounting software so that invoices are synchronized automatically. We have good experience with QuickBooks. Projects contain workflows, a set of steps that every project must go through to be successfully completed. Workflow can automatically generate tasks, send emails, and confirm that all required documents are attached and all necessary fields are filled in. In short, workflows make sure that everyone follows the company rules. Thanks to this, you can really rely on your data. Workflows are fully customizable, so you can change them as you wish. If you need help, call us. Our consultants are happy to help. 3. First look at eWay-CRM. As soon as you install eWay-CRM into Outlook, you will find a new section in the Outlook main ribbon. It contains all important modules: marketing, deals, projects, companies, contacts, and tasks. If you don't see some of the modules, don't worry. You just haven't activated them yet. They can be activated at any time in our Administration Center. Let's try it. Open Administration Center. Go to Features. Deactivate all the modules except Companies and Contacts and Projects. Look at Outlook to see how it changed. As you can see, many icons have disappeared from the main ribbon. Now go back and activate everything. You have now activated all the modules. 4. First look at projects. If you click on the module Projects, you will see a list of your projects with key information such as customer, contact person, name, status, project manager, last activity, estimated end date, etc. You can filter data, group projects, and use our predefined views. For example, with 2 clicks, you can get all projects waiting for payment or group projects by project managers. Just try it. Just click on this icon and select Projects by Statuses. You'll see the list of active projects grouped status by status. You can expand any of the phases and see the details. To go back, click on the icon again and select Default. If you get lost, this is how you can always get back to the start. You can use the filter to quickly search for the requested records. Just click on the field and start typing. If you're missing a field, you can add it there using the column chooser. Just drag and drop the requested field to the right position. It's easy. These are just the very basics. We've prepared a separate video on how to work with grid reports. There, you will learn advanced filter editor, conditional formatting, and how to share your views with others. Please visit our YouTube channel. 5. Creating a new project. There are many ways to create a new project. You can convert them from deals, incoming emails, import them from Excel, or create them manually as they come. In this video, let's have a look at the 2 most common ways, the convert from deals and the manual option. As was said earlier, if a customer sends you an inquiry, you first create a deal to track the potential business. You know that from our last video about sales. When you win the deal, convert it into a project. Let's have a look at how to do it. Open a deal and select the status Close One. Confirm the message, and it's done. The project is automatically created, and all previous communications are linked to it. The project manager can then find a complete history of journals, emails, and documents that you had in the deal. That can save a lot of time. Just fill in the missing fields and start working. Easy. Now let's have a look at the second option and create a project manually. Some businesses are lucky enough that they don't do sales at all, or the sales part is so quick that they don't need to track deals. They can create projects right away. Just hit New and select Project. A blank new form pops up ready for you to start typing the data. We recommend entering the contact person first, because if you fill them in, the company will be populated automatically. Don't forget the subject and estimated end. Once it's done, click on Save. Some company projects are more complex and there will be a whole team involved. eWay-CRM can help, as it allows you to invite people to the project and assign them different roles. Thanks to this, you can see who is responsible and everyone's role. eWay-CRM also informs all members if someone adds a document or a journal. It can also automatically generate a set of tasks whenever the project status is changed. Everything is fully automated. To make the team, click on this button. Choose all the people who will work on the project and click Next. Here, you can add a role to each of them. One person can have more roles, and one role can be assigned to more people. You can easily have 10 people listed as consultants. The only exception is the project manager. There can only be one. Click Next to get the summary, and then finish the wizard. It's easy. 6. Saving communications and documents. There are many ways to save communications and documents. Depending on where you currently are in eWay-CRM, you can use the best possible approach. Imagine that you've just finished a phone call and have a project in front of you. Click on Add New and select a journal. Fill in the necessary details. And it's done. The journal will appear in the tab Hub. eWay-CRM also automatically adds everything to the company sheet. There you can find all of the communications through all projects. You can create other activities with the Add New button. For example, an email or a document. But let's try it. Click on Add New and select Document. Find the file on the desktop and fill in the missing fields. Save, and it's done. The document can be found again in the hub. Let's check the other ways. Imagine you are doing something else on your computer. Maybe you're writing an email or searching for something on the internet. A client is calling and you want to make a quick note. Right in Outlook, click on Add New and choose Journal. Or even faster, press Windows-Shift-J. The new Journal tab opens where you can type the name of the project. The rest will be filled in automatically. Then just write the subject, other details, and save it. Here is another example. You have a customer calling who wants to meet. You check your calendar to see when you're available. Thursday at 3 o'clock? Agreed. Create a new calendar and at the bottom, choose the project as the superior item. eWay-CRM automatically fills in the subject and location, but you can change it if needed. Also, all of your journals appear in the notes, along with the contact details. This way, you can quickly refresh your previous communication right from your cell phone. Just open the calendar to see. When you're ready, save the calendar. Finally, you can also save emails. When you receive a message from a client, simply double-click on it to open it. As with the calendar, select the project below in the superior item. The email is automatically linked to it. It's easy. As you can see, there are plenty of ways to track communications. And we did not mention the button Save to eWay-CRM in Microsoft Word and Excel or drag and drop. Take a look at our YouTube or other documentation where you can find everything. 7. Tasks and subtasks. Every project breaks down into tasks. It helps us to split these tasks into smaller steps that can be managed more easily. Sometimes we need to go even further and split tasks into subtasks and sub-subtasks. Tasks have their solvers, deadlines, and sometimes even their own agenda. In eWay-CRM, we have a special module where we keep all our tasks. Creating a new task is similar to creating other items, for example, a journal. If you have a project in front of you, click on Add New and choose Task. Fill in the subject, date, and solver. You can even set a reminder. And save it. If you are in Outlook, click on New and choose Task. You can also use the keyboard shortcut Windows-Shift-K. Select the superior item, your project, and again, subject, date, solver. And save it. Sometimes we need to divide a task into smaller parts. We call them subtasks. They are great whenever more people are working on one task and we need to coordinate them. The owner of the main task can create subtasks and assign them to different solvers. The principle is the same. If we are on a particular task dialog, select Add New and Task. Fill in the required fields and save it. And let's try one more. All the subtasks will be listed on this tab. When you go back to the original project, the default view will only show you the main tasks, but you can easily change the filter to get all of them. It's easy. 8. Timesheets and resource planning. Some companies like to track the time of their employees and send detailed reports to their customers at the end of each month. Others go even further and allocate their employees' time up front. It helps them predict the future and see when they will run out of work or resources. eWay-CRM can help you with both. We report hours in a module called Timesheets. Each employee fills in their timesheets and allocates them to projects. The project manager can then easily see how much time was spent on a particular project and what the total people cost is. Filling in timesheets are the same as making any other activity. Click New in the eWay-CRM ribbon and select Timesheet. Choose the project in the superior item. Fill in the subject and time scope. You can also choose the type so that later it's easier to report just certain activities. And save it. If you click Save and New, eWay-CRM automatically prompts you to make the following timesheet. This way, it's very easy to report everything that you've been working on today. For those working in the field, we have an amazing solution, an integration with the Outlook calendar. At the end of the day, you just select all the meetings in the calendar, right-click on them, and choose Convert to Timesheet. eWay-CRM creates a separate timesheet for every calendar event. If your meetings were connected to projects, Superior Item will be populated automatically. And that is all. You can see all the project timesheet records on the tab Timesheets. There, you can group them by month or employee. If you need to plan your team members' time, we have a solution for you too. It will help you to allocate individual people to projects and manage their availability. First, you need to set up how many hours per week each person can spend at work. In the module Users, click Work Commitments. The list will switch to a calendar view where you can view how many hours the person works for you every week. We in eWay-CRM work with weekly plans. All you need to do is click into a cell and write a number. Usually people set 40 hours for full-timers and 20 hours for part-timers. You can use the keyboard shortcuts Ctrl+C and Ctrl+V to quickly copy the data to other fields. When this is done, you can proceed to the second step and set up each person's allocation to their projects. Click on Project and switch your view to Resource Plan. Here, you can say how many hours per week a team member should spend working on a project. Again, click into a cell to enter a number and use Ctrl+C and Ctrl+V to copy-paste values to other cells. Notice that if you go over somebody's weekly limit, all numbers turn red. This way, you can instantly see that something is wrong. Now we can proceed to the third and last step, evaluation of your overall allocations and availability. Switch back to Users, but now we are going to choose the view Available Resources. This way, you will get a list of people along with their weekly availability. The number of hours shows how much time they have for other projects. The darker the green is, the more hours they have. Now you can see at a glance who and when is ready for your new projects. It's easy. 9. Revenues and costs. Projects are not just about communications and follow-ups. Most companies want to track revenues and costs and generate project profit. eWay-CRM can help. You already know from the previous chapter that you can submit your timesheets. This is very important because timesheets are closely related to revenues and costs. Every hour you report can represent an income and a cost. If you add invoices to the puzzle, you can get a nice project profit. Let's have a look at how to set it up. We will start by tracking people's costs. You can enter your team members' rates in a module called Salaries. Just go to Users and open, let's say, your account. Find tab Salaries and add a new one. We will set it up as an hourly rate and make it valid from the beginning of 2020. If we keep the end date empty, the salary will be valid forever. Now, let's quickly open a project and add a new timesheet. eWay-CRM will automatically update the field's actual hours and actual people costs accordingly. Please note that the update is triggered in predefined intervals, and for the purpose of this video, we skipped time. When it comes to invoices, we have a module called the Bookkeeping Records. You can use it to create a proposal, and it can be easily used to issue an invoice as well. Let's do it quickly. Add new Bookkeeping Record. We will change the type to Sales Invoice and fill in the subject. We will fill in a couple of sample products and say that it's been invoiced. You can repeat this step and create a purchase invoice. Now, let's have a look at the project profit. As you can see, it's changed. 10. Workflow. If you open a project, you will notice a workflow in the upper section of the dialog. This is a list of the statuses the project must go through before it's successfully completed or closed as lost. The statuses can be modified. You can add new ones or hide the unwanted ones. When designing the workflow, the key thing for us is to enable you to customize it to match your company processes. Blue statuses represent the current project status. Green statuses represent the statuses where you can continue, and gray ones, if there are some, are the statuses where you can't enter. Some companies don't pay much attention to workflow and want to have it easy. Others have a process to follow. They, for example, don't allow people to enter the status completed before the project passes through the status in progress. Everyone must go step by step so that managers are sure employees follow the company rules. That's also the way you can customize eWay-CRM. To change status, just click on it. The color changes to white, which means ready to go there. If you click Save, the status will change to blue, and workflow actions, if there are some, will be triggered. Let's do it once more. Click, white, save, and close. And there you are. You can do miracles with workflows. We've made a special video where we explain how to set up your own workflow. You can also contact us. Our consultants help companies create their workflows on a daily basis. 11. Custom Fields and Form Designer. We are nearing the end of this video. We understand that every business is unique, and you might need to customize our software. The most common question is about custom fields, and we do support that. To create your own field, enter the Administration Center. In the left panel, go to Customizations, Custom Fields. Select the module you'd like to create the custom field in. In our case, it's Projects. Click on Add New. We are going to create a supplier. It will be a relation field to companies. Quickly click through the wizard, and when you're done, go back to eWay-CRM and open a project. The new field will be in the Custom Fields section. To put it right into the General section, click the tab Form Designer and hit Design Form. The form will change to the editable mode, and you can use all the fields, including our supplier. Just drag and drop it on the right spot and hit Save Form. It will automatically be synchronized to your team, so their project will look exactly as you created it. Our Form Designer is very powerful, allowing you to create different forms for different project types. To find out how, please visit our YouTube channel where there is a helpful video. That is all for today. If you enjoyed the video, you can like it on YouTube. If you wish to learn more about eWay-CRM, you can also visit our blog or social networks. You can also contact us at support@eway-crm.com. We are ready to help you. Thank you for your attention, have a nice day, and don't forget, be effective with eWay-CRM.